See this thing? This is the chopping board. It's a beautiful one, right?
Colorful, very solid, and
very
look at this.
solid. It's super solid, actually. And this is made of plastic waste. And some of the material was actually the bottle cap, of all the plastic bottles that you have. Oh, there you go, there you go.
Yeah, we have some here, like a,
Yes.
like a small
A
plaque
plaque,
here,
yeah.
plaque.
And also coasters and big coasters for pans
And this
bags.
one as well.
So cool, right? So we are showing you this because today we want to talk about solutions as well. And one solution was actually created by this really cool group called the Kertabumi. And they've been with us for about 7 years now, and that is why today we have a representative from Kertabumi, right, Tom?
Yes, from Kertabumi Recycling Center, we have Farid Aulia Rahman. So good morning, Farid.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us here.
Yeah.
So you have efforts to promote this for 7 years.
Yes.
Yes.
So can you tell us more about your programs and mission?
Okay.
How is it so far, the 7 years? Good?
Okay.
Good
Actually,
progress?
yeah, good progress so far. But
Yeah.
actually, I just joined for Kertabumi.
Right.
So back from Kertabumi, I just work for some FMCG's company, which is some of the producer of plastic. And this year, I just shifting my career to Kertabumi and help the maybe companies and also societies.
Wow, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
What happened, Farid? If I may know your personal story. You
yes.
worked for FMCG company before,
Yes.
and then you decided to shift,
Yes.
change gear.
Yes, change the career.
What happened at the time?
Actually, I just realized about the environment condition right now.
Right.
It becomes so serious day by day, and yeah, I think I just feel I think I have to take the action. Like I have the experience, I have maybe the knowledge, and I think I have to make something which is join, and also for the future, I think I want to solve this issue right now. But I think I have to take the field experience first, which is join Kertabumi.
So like what Samantha just shared the segment before, so you built your own awareness,
Yes.
you shifted
Yes.
to this new mission. So tell us more about the program so far. I know we've seen these products already, but can
Yes.
you tell us more about it?
Yes, actually in Kertabumi we have 3 core programs. The first we have the waste management, which is we have a waste bank,
Yeah.
where the people can collect their waste and give to us, and then get some money. This is, we have some economic motivation for people, especially.
Yeah. Always the good motivation. At the end of the day, it's all about money.
Yes, about the money, the core of the money.
Right? Yes.
And the second we have waste to product in
Waste
here.
to product.
Yeah.
This is waste to
Yeah.
product, right?
From waste to product, we produce this from waste, and also we have empowering the local community, and it's
Yes.
also made from our local community, especially the women.
Yes.
And we have some tailor community, we make it. And the last, we also have a community program, which is we have a sustainable workshop to give the education for the children from the preschool until the university, and also maybe some communities outside of capital city like Jakarta, maybe another island, and also establish the waste bank.
Establish the waste bank within that community as
Yes.
well. That's great. So tell us, these are the amazing products that are made from plastic waste. This one is from what? From plastic bottle caps,
Bottle
right?
caps.
And then
Yes.
what else?
Yeah, we collect it from our waste bank, the plastic bottle cap.
Yep.
We sort it by the color,
Yeah.
and then we produce it in our workshop,
Right.
and then we make it, and I think we have to finish it like
Yes.
smoothing and something
Yeah.
like that.
It's really nice. And what about the bottles itself, right? Because in a bottle, there's the cap and there's the bottle. There's even sometimes the plastic label, and
You
there
use
are
all of it,
plastic
right?
bags.
Actually, for the plastic bottle, you just use the cap. For the body,
Yeah.
we just send it to the recycling industry.
Right.
So they will to produce it and recycling it to another material, new raw material.
New
I
raw
see.
material. And what
Okay.
about plastic bags? Because
Yeah,
we're
like this
talking
one
about
here.
plastic bag free day.
Yes.
How do we recycle that?
Okay. Actually, we have a different approach. I
Yes.
think we have a different approach with another NGO or community. We have in the downstream, which is another community, even in the upstream, like the regulation. We focus on the grassroots, so we actually using the recycling. So we using the plastic bag, the
Yeah.
rejected especially,
Yeah.
and then make it like this to make the economic value so people can get money
Wow.
because making for it.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Like you mentioned earlier, like you both actually know each other for
Yeah.
quite some time. So Samantha, can you share with us what you think about this mission here?
This is a very great example of reusing the plastic because we know that there's an effort to manage the plastic wisely because as we know plastic waste issues the biggest issue is the mismanagement.
Yes.
So by managing it wisely and actually reusing it,
Yeah.
this is a used products, right? So
Yes.
after we cannot reduce our use of plastic, so we have to reuse it.
Yeah.
And this is a very good example of
Yeah.
this.
And
Yeah.
you also like give education to like kids as well, and you also include local communities. So can you tell us more about how big or how many communities have you collaborated with so far?
I think we have so many different stakeholders and community from the government, companies, international agency, even the school and I think academia. Actually, yeah, we also collaborate with them. Yeah, I think we have a different perspective, but also we have the same goal. Like,
Yes.
for the waste, we have the hierarchy, like we have to reduce, reuse, and recycle. We're focusing on recycling, but in other hand, we also promoting the reduce first and also the
Like
reuse.
Samantha said
Like
earlier.
Samantha said,
Yeah.
It's really important because, but Indonesia problem right now is because the mismanaged. Right? Because of that, we have to recycling first, and also we have to in parallel we have to take the regulation, push the regulation with the reducing some policy and something.
Is it easy to ask people to reduce, especially? I mean,
No, that's a good question actually.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's still hard in my opinion.
Yeah.
yeah, it can be hard because especially some people, for example, a bottle of shampoo, right?
Yeah.
FMCG companies basically.
My ex-company.
Exactly, you would understand. They
Yeah.
would have two, right?
Yeah.
A bottle one,
Yeah.
and also the sachets.
Yeah.
Because they want to target different markets.
Yes.
So while those companies are still churning out such products,
Yeah.
how do we sort of like, hey guys, reduce? But these companies are so powerful and big. It's like churn out these products constantly.
Yeah. Actually,
Where is the solution here?
Or maybe it's a part of their learning curve, but maybe you can share what.
Okay, as
you
the
do.
former company, as I can see from the company's perspective, it's become so hard to shifting the business model, especially because
Is it really hard?
it's really hard, especially
Why
for
is
the
it hard?
because it needs more capital.
Yes.
Especially this is the environmental cost and also the customer cost. Which one to producer have to choose? Like
Right.
for the company have the with the big resource, they can maybe giving the environmental cost first and then customer cost. But for the local or the national, just small business, it's so become so hard because it needs so capital. But I think with the regulation and the good proper monitoring and evaluation,
Yeah.
the government can be the policymaker also the are seeing the good one to give the regulation about that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about policy, right?
Yeah.
Like there's this one policy that I actually dream of, guys.
Yes.
You know, in restaurants, whenever we order water,
Yeah.
mineral water, rather than having bottles of mineral water, why not just give them in a glass?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's like they would have dispensers, and then whoever orders the water would get it from a glass. I mean, that would reduce so much plastic waste.
Yeah,
don't
like
you think?
one time in a hotel, I cannot mention the name, but they only provide us a huge empty
Yeah.
bottle, and I just refill
Oh,
it.
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, from
I
the hall.
know.
Yeah,
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 In Europe, they're doing that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So when you spoke about monitoring,
Yeah.
do you actually monitor as well and give the result to companies like that?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
we have give it to some companies, and I have the interesting story with some local community in Kupang, Nusa Tenggara Timur.
Okay.
And we have making the community program with them, and yeah,
What sort of program do you have?
He
with
just
them?
established the waste bank. We
Okay.
need we asked to give the assistance for the capacity building,
Yes.
and I think I just hear about the story after the 1 year after the establishment of West Bank. So Kupang city is quite large. They have 51 regencies.
Right.
And they just established the 7 West Bank. And for 1 year after the establishment of 7 West Bank in 51 regencies, they have succeeded to reduce a 10% waste for the cities. I think this is for. I think the West Bank can be so efficient
Yes.
if they can manage so proper and efficiency and so get training well. I
Yeah.
think that's it.
Is it replicable?
Yeah, I think it's really
Replicatable?
replicable.
Replicable?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's replicable for any regions. But I think the first is political will
Yeah,
of the
of
local
course.
government.
Yeah, top down.
Yeah, top down.
Yeah.
Not only the down, but also top.
Yes,
Yes.
They're not
yes.
top.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, before our last question, how big is a proper West Bank actually? Because many don't know about this.
How big? I think West Bank also a different type. The first is bank sampah unit. We call it the bank sampah, the small one, just collect it. And also the second we have the bank sampah induk. They also can
Just the mother.
recycling it, and then for the bank sampah unit, they just collect it and just send it to another West Bank. The big West Bank, the big one is the induk. And the induk will be recycling it and maybe send it to recycling it like us. I think West Bank also have the regulation and also in some regulation they have to give the education for the community.
Yes.
But the reality is the West Bank is quite not managed so well because
Yes.
not young people interact to contribute in West Bank, just only the elderly maybe.
That's why we have you here to
yeah.
give to educate people, right? Yeah. So we need
Because
more
in Indonesia
of you
we have
guys.
so many a lot of West Bank. Actually we have until maybe 15,000.
Okay.
15,000 waste banks all over
Across Indonesia.
Oh, that's not bad. That's actually a good model.
But the management, like as I can see,
So challenging.
yeah, it's quite challenging.
I see.
Alright.
So, does Kertabumi have an app or something?
No, not
No,
really.
not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
So, for example, one last question. If I have collected and I have separated my waste, plastics, and I want to give it to Kertabumi,
Yeah.
is it possible to
Is
do
it
it
possible?
individually like
Yes,
that?
it's
Okay,
individually.
how?
Just type in the Google Maps, the Kertabumi Recycling Center,
Oh.
or maybe I want to promote another West Bank or friend or West Bank friend. Actually, there is some West Bank in Google Maps. You can just search it and drop
Just
your West Bank.
Drop it there.
Yeah.
Drop it there.
It's because they have segregated waste and there is no landfill because it will be using for the recycling and also turn it to raw material.
Yes. So that would be what's the website again?
Uh,
No website.
No
Kertabumi.
website.
Oh, just like
in a Google
Kertabumi
Map.
on Google
Yes.
Map.
All right.
just the simple one.
All right.
Because
Okay.
in some OZ of Java, maybe
Yeah.
people still struggling with the apps, just
Yeah.
using the conventional method. Yeah, for them.
Okay, so one last question for this special day, celebrating the International Plastic Bag Free Day. What are your hopes? And later on, I will ask the same thing to Samantha.
I think my hopes is again like this the last year. Yeah, actually, I hope we can be mindful with our waste. We use the plastic, but also we have to take responsibility for that with the segregation and also give it to the responsible one. But I have to some words for the government, and especially let's make it the regulation more strict and also the proper condition, so the player for industry and also us like the communities can help you to become the zero waste.
Yes. Nice.
Nice, Samantha?
Yeah, I think it's very similar to Farid's answer, and I hope we all have the awareness of the impact of plastic waste and how it will affect the whole
Us,
ecosystem
actually.
and us ourselves. And for the private sectors to actually implement the ERP systems and as well as the government to actually enforce the regulations and the law enforcement and as well as having political will, strong political will.
There you go. That's the
Good.
message from our young people. Hopefully, we can bring a better world with less plastic waste.
Thank you again, Farid and Samantha.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank you.
So time for another short break. In the meantime, stay connected with us at C Today News on Instagram, X, and YouTube. We'll be right back.